So anyway, chat, now that we got that out of the way in terms of a nice little rant, now that we have eliminated the Buffalo Sabres, the question is, who are we playing next? And some eagle-eyed viewers noticed the Toronto Maple Leafs are up 3-1 on the Ottawa Senators. We have, of course, been moved to the Atlantic side of the playoff bracket. Will it be Toronto as opposed to a showdown with Ottawa, which would probably be less than ideal for us, if we're being honest? Ottawa wins Game 5. They stay alive. Game 6 goes to the Leafs. It will be Jackets and Leafs in round number 2. New Jersey will play either New York or Carolina in the second round, but we have drawn the Toronto Maple Leafs in round number 2. When you look at the playoff team stats on the right, they average the most goals for in the first round. We average the fewest amount of goals against. Both teams with a decent power play. Both teams' PK has left a little bit to be desired. Mitch Marner had 13 points in those 6 games against Ottawa as we get ready to take on former Blue Jacket Jet Greaves and the Toronto Maple Leafs. But we are in the second round. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And we'll get another prediction up here and see if indeed we have a shot against Toronto. Top line. Well, the big 3 are still there. William Nylander, Austin Matthews, and Mitch Marner. Second line, Tyson Forster, Brendan Brisson, and Matthew Nyes. Jesus. Third line, Philip Beested, Tyson Jost, and Juuso Parssinen. And a fourth line of Blake Lizotte, Denver Barkey, and Sampo Ranta. The defense, Nick Hague and Justin Barron. Braden Schneider, Adam Pelech, Emil Andre, and Riker Evans. It's literally just that top line in their band of merry men. The goaltender, Jet Greaves, with backup Jerry Chen. An injury as well to David Kampf. He'll never go away, Leafs fans. He'll never go away. They also got Will Borgen and Vladislav Gavrikov as healthy scratches. They have us beat in terms of star power. Despite the fact we got a weaker fourth line, we're probably about even with them. Goaltending's pretty even. Our defense is better than theirs. Easily. God, O'Rourke would be first pairing for them. So if we can shut down that top line, we might have a chance. We might. On a much lighter note, Deke said that your face scan looked terrifying for the game. It did. It did. I've shown it on stream before. But yeah, that face scan was horrifying. I'm intrigued to see if they do anything with those. They haven't said anything for sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I showcased this before, but for people who didn't see, that beauty of a face might be coming soon to a video game near you. Time will tell. Time will tell. I hope so. Dude, again, if I could have myself as head coach, oh, it'd be beautiful. What person wouldn't play franchise to be able to use themselves as a head coach? Come on, man, it'd be awesome. Game number 1 in Toronto. I mean, we're just kind of enjoying life here. We're not even supposed to be here. Waiting to see when they kick us out. First period of game 1 is goalless, 11 shots to 10 in the Leafs' favor. Second period, 2-0 Blue Jackets, double power play goals. Simone Nemec and who else? Caleb Cross. Dude, this guy's insane. He is so good. Who would have thought he'd be our most consistent goal scorer? We go to the third, up by 2. We're looking all right here. We are looking okay, but there's a long way to go. We know this. We know this. 9 minutes left. 9 minutes left. Wheels, you're rude. 4, 3, Nick Hague. 2, 1. No, come on. It is overtime in game number 1. Again, unless it's elimination or double overtime, we do not jump in. The Leafs tie it up late. Can we survive? Power play, Toronto, no goal. Shit, 12 minutes left in OT 1 of game 1. The Columbus Blue Jackets survive the scare. Caleb Waugh. Drop your wahs in chat. Let's go. Caleb Waugh is the hero in overtime. We survive a scare and win the game. Whew. Rough day for Barons, Schoenmakers on the third line, but not bad. Who knew we'd get multiple uses out of that Waugh emote, huh? Who knew? Who knew? Well, speaking of Waugh, Nick Waugh injured with a sore knee. All right, well, we need to call somebody up. It's a little bit scary about, oh man, who do we call up? Poirier, I mean, God, you were so bad defensively. You were so bad defensively. Could go back to Hunter McCown. Galyanov was worse than Poirier. Poirier can at least provide some offense. I'm just worried about him defensively. He is a non-factor defensively. He's basically a glass cannon. But Barron, Schoenmakers, Poirier might not be that bad. That might work. As long as the top 6 keep delivering, we have a chance. We are up 1-0 in this series. Barely made the playoffs. Eliminated Buffalo in round 1. We're just kind of loving life and seeing where it takes us. First period of game 2. 2-0 Leafs. Austin Matthews and Matthew Nyes. That could be a problem. Could be. Whew. Second period. That is always going to be a possibility now, isn't it? Damn it. Well, we are down 4-0 heading into the third. Make it 4-1, Caden Lindstrom. Make it 4-2, Andre Becher. Becher. Oh, Toronto, this would be so funny. This would be so funny, though. Come on, one more. One more. It would be so fucking funny. It's not going to happen, though. Yeah. Too little, too late. The Maple Leafs take game 2, 5-2, your final score. Marner, Nyes, Matthews. Yep. See, rough games for O'Rourke, Werenski, Jorgensen. I mean, yeah, there was just not much went our way in that game. Can't necessarily look at any one person in particular. Just everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. We'll leave the lines the same for the moment. Game number 3 in Columbus. We took a game on the road to start the series. It's never a bad thing. First period is goalless. Much better. Second period, 1-0 Leafs. Matthew Nyes again. Damn it, man. He's doing very, very well for them. Very nice, you might say. Oh, Nyes scores again. That's not nice. God. We're struggling to score now. We are struggling to score against Toronto, despite that weaker defense. Jack Greaves is going to absolutely steal game 3. It is a 3-0 win for the Leafs. The former Jacket shuts us down. Can't even blame Spencer Knight. We have 2 goals in the last 2 games. Justin Poirier gets hurt. Not as if he was providing that supplementary offense that we were looking for. All right. Well, now's the time then to look at making a change here if we can. Primarily, yeah, because it's going to put Villeneuve as a forward. Becker's not too happy being on the 4th line, which is understandable. So I think I know who we're going to look to call up here. Hunter McCown. Hunter McCown. When in doubt, he's our guy. When in doubt. All right, so Villeneuve out for McCown. We'll drop McCown to the 4th line. And then defensively, take out Luca Morelli for Villeneuve. In terms of the offense, what do we want to do here? Let's swap Jorgensen and McKenna. Just to try something different. Just to try something different. Nemec and Werenski hasn't gone too well either. Let's go Werenski, Goodrow, Kaupin, and Nemec. Just throwing a couple of different looks out there. Did say Poirier was healthy already? No. It is game 4. We're down 2-1 after winning game 1. First period. They're going to be too good for us. They are going to be too good for us, man. Damn it. Matthews and Nyes again. Second period, make it 3, Mitch Marner. Jack Reeves is playing out of his mind right now. And we don't have an answer. Ryan O'Rourke gets us on the board. Nylander gets it right back. Beestead makes it 5-1. We are going to be down 3-1 in this series. It is just open season on Spencer Knight. He cannot stop a puck here. Nyes, Marner, and Matthews get it done. We know that we're on the right path. I mean, making the playoffs and winning a series, no less, proved that. But we do still have some things we have to figure out. But we are back on the right path. Goaltending. We're going to turn it over to Ravensburgen for the next game. Not that I have a ton of confidence in that, but we got to try. Werenski, Nemec, O'Rourke did score, but we're going to go Kaupin and Goodrow first pair. O'Rourke, Nemec, Werenski, Villeneuve, just to try something different. And then forward-wise, that 4th line got brutalized in the last game. Morgan Barron's done nothing. Okay. I don't know what the hell resetting to default just did, but at least I know I need to make some changes for the 4th line anyway, so it's fine. I'm gonna send down Morelli for the moment. Poirier is ready to go, but he's not going to be in. McCown's going to go down. Barron's going to go down. Kaspar's going to go down. Jankowski, Carrier, Flugans. We're just going to throw different looks out there. Different looks, different opportunities. Our back's against the wall as it is, so we might as well try. We'll call it Pavel Gonchar, too. Why not? Why not? Why not? So, best lines. We'll go McKenna, Cross, and Waugh. Jorgensen, Lindstrom, Shields. Worries me a little bit. But we'll try it. We don't have a healthy scratch now, do we? Jankowski, Schoenmakers, Becker, Carey, Gonchar, Flugans, just to try something different. Just to try something different. And then, like we said, goaltending. It's going to be Ravensbergen. Knight has had no answer for Toronto. Let's see what we can do. Game number 5 back in Toronto. Our series, our season on the line. First period, goalless. Second period, 2-1 Jackets. Caden Lindstrom, Caleb Cross on the power play. Brisson gets one back, but we are playing with the lead heading into the third. No power play goal to start us off. Leafs tie it with David Kampf, who's back from injury for them. 8 minutes. Emile Andre makes it 3-2. Our season's on the line. We need a comeback. Or that's GG's. Toronto just a bit too good for us. And I'm sure they're going to be thankful that we took Buffalo out of their path. I'm sure. All right. They have 3 minutes to try and save their season. 3 whole minutes. And they do it. And they do it. Push for offense. Shorten the bench. Not calling a timeout yet, though. 3:18 to go. Down 3-2. And the shot clock resets, or shots on goal resets after the first shot. Poke check. Foot race for the puck. McKenna has it. Saved by Greaves, and again. Oh, man. Jack Greaves. Waugh to Villeneuve for Cross. Can't hold on to it. Gavrikov resetting with former Kings teammate. Like Lazat. Puck's dumped in. Villeneuve. Sitting around the back. McKenna has it. Cross over to Waugh. Waugh has it poked away. Fighting for a loose puck. Cross's shot's blocked. Leafs are going to get this puck out. Go for the line change. Lazat poked away. Beasted to Yost. And Tyson Jost nearly picks the corner. Schneider, it goes off a skate. Foot race for the puck. Just over 2 minutes left in our season as it stands. Gavrikov bumped. Turns it over to Shields. Back to Kauppanen. It's blocked. Leafs don't have the highest rated defense, but they got players who will get in front of the puck. Gavrikov. On the back. Finds Jost. Schneider. It deflects. Kauppanen up ahead. Schoenmakers dumps it in. Schneider. Knocked to the ice. Gavrikov is gassed, but is able to get away. Joe stripped of the puck by Lindstrom. Caden Lindstrom has it poked away. Doesn't hold up Gavrikov well enough. Dude, Gavrikov is gassed. He can't get off the ice, nor can Jost. They're finally going to be able to. Lindstrom. Over to Becker. Cross to Carrier. Poked away. O'Rourke. 1:05 to go. O'Rourke to McKenna. Jankowski can't pot it. In front of Cross, it's blocked again. Luginch to McKenna. Luginch again. The Latvian can't pick the corner. And that's going to have to be where our timeout and empty net attempts go down. This is it. This is it. Coach Jamie Benn This is the time. Empty net. We need a goal. Matthews loses the draw. Kauppanen to Goodrow. Can't get it through. William Nylander. Okay, he did try to backhand it on. He didn't pass. He did try to backhand it on. There was incidental contact. As he's trying to pull it. So what happens here? It looks funky. But he's trying to switch. You can see right here, right? He's trying to switch backhand to shovel it. And it generates incidental contact with the stick. And just has it float out. Okay. It looks funny as shit. It definitely looked like he passed it back out of the zone. I'll give you that. Leafs still have the puck. Marner turns it over to Lindstrom. Lindstrom pokes it in. 25 seconds. Haig loses it. McKenna, the one-timer in front, doesn't go. Lindstrom to Cross. Back to the top. Cross to Goodrow. Goodrow. Kauppanen. Saved by Greaves. Marner can't hold it. Matthews up ahead. Nylander, it's blocked. 4 seconds. Cross to Wah and the Toronto Maple Leafs have won the series. The former Blue Jacket, Jet Greaves, who we gave up on to make room for Gabriel Daig. We let Daig go for 4 first-round picks on an offer sheet. And it's Jet Greaves that shuts the door. A big season of improvement for the Blue Jackets. We're looking better. But we're not there yet. Toronto's defense just willing to put their body on the line to block those shots at crucial moments. And it gets them the win. We had our chances, but we just could not get that third puck past Jet Greaves. A rough end to our season. We put up a good fight, but we just aren't there yet, unfortunately. Close, but not close enough. Damn. Obviously, we had to make some lineup changes. The bottom 6, which we knew the bottom 6 was incredibly makeshift. That proved to be the case, unfortunately. In the first round, our top line starting to struggle a bit. Didn't kill us. Or they didn't struggle at all, so we were fine. The bottom 6 was what it was. But once the top line started to struggle, we did not have the depth to hang with Toronto. Promising. It is a very young team. Caden Lindstrom is one of the oldest forwards at 26 years old. Werenski, though, now 34. He was a -5. Got 1 year left on his deal next year. So clearly a top-notch left D needs to be the focus. And obviously I kind of skipped to the stats there. We know Spencer Knight's save percentage plummeted. To be honest, I'm not that upset about the loss. We were kind of playing with house money anyway. The good thing is, 1, Gavin McKenna's on this team for the long haul. We do still have Seattle's first-round pick that could be top 5, as well as other picks to move. Again, we moved Nashville and St. Louis's first-round picks for Gavin McKenna. There wasn't a franchise-level player in the draft, so to get a 24-year-old franchise player the way we did seemed to work. It is Leafs and Stars in the Cup final, and the Toronto Maple Leafs went all the way. The Leafs win the Stanley Cup in 2032. The Bridgeport Islanders win the Calder Cup. But the Maple Leafs get it done. We already know what their roster looks like, so there's not much to look at stat-wise But in 7 games over Dallas, Toronto wins the Stanley Cup. Fair enough. Fair enough. Your award winners, as it's now back-to-back Canadian Cups. Brady Tkachuk won the Art Ross. He also won the Hart. The Norris goes to Cale Makar, consecutive years. Kyle Connor wins the Lady Byng again. Calder does go to Clackey in Vegas. Mitch Marner won the Conn Smythe. The Vezina to Devin Levi. Eustace wins the Jennings by himself this year. Carlo the Masterton. Carolina's head coach to Jack Adams. Puck wins another Selke. They basically have a new fucking Kopitar. Tkachuk wins the Ted Lindsay. And the Rocket Richard. What a season for him. In the AHL, generated dude scores the most points. Mason Shaw was league MVP. Top goal scorer was that guy in Texas again. Another generated dude wins Rookie of the Year, Fistrick. Morgan Riley was the top defenseman for the Marlies. Mackenzie Blackwood, top goaltender. And a generated dude named Schultz was the MVP of the playoffs for Bridgeport. There you go. We see Pock's stats compared to Lindstrom. Sure. And 75 points in 82 games. If Caden Lindstrom would move to center, he would be winning the Selke. That's not debatable. That's just a fact. But he won't move to center. The game replicates real life really well, where wingers don't fucking win the Selke. That's why I've been trying for years to get Caden to move to center. We'll do the off-season focuses after the draft. For now, again, I'm still in pretty good spirits here. Let's get to the lottery. So we did trade the first overall pick back to St. Louis. They also got the 5th overall pick from us. So 1 and 5, but we get Gavin McKenna. And we still have the 2nd overall pick thanks to Seattle and them offering David Yarachek. I think it worked out pretty well. I think it worked out really well, actually. Thank you to Seattle. Let's go. So again, instead of Gavin McKenna, we could have, like, Jack Beckett and Vinehandle. Here's my issue anyway. We need Bear Thorburn. We need a defenseman, not a forward. So I'm going to be looking to trade down. We could have had 1 and 2, though. Yeah, but again, where the hell are these guys going to play? We don't even need them at this point. What we need is Bear Thorburn to replace Zach Werenski. In terms of the retired players, Nikita Kucherov is gone. Mark Scheifele, Zach Hyman, Jonathan Huberdeau, while Hurdle and Trocheck finish 48 points or fewer to 1,000 points. Defensively, Morgan Riley's gone. Michael Matheson, Devon Taves, and others. Goaltending, Hellebuck's gone. Elvis is gone. Gibson, Dreger. Darth Vladar. As Mark Scheifele becomes the coach, we might have to inquire about Mark Scheifele as a coach. We might have to. But that will bring us then to the 2032 draft. Let's see here. And we have the 2nd overall pick. St. Louis is there at 5 again. Or we go for the 6th. But again, our goal is Bear Thorburn. So I might want to trade for the 5th to make sure. Yeah, I mean, that's the Werenski replacement right there. That's the guy. That is the guy. From there, is there anybody else crazy high grades or a good potential? Silvama showed. Ooh. Unconfirmed NHL ready, though. That's scary. Also, there's no way he's an enforcer. Unconfirmed quick pick. Oof. That is tempting if we can get the 12th overall pick. There is also Teemu Ruutu. 1 year out, so he'll have a low 70s overall. Jeff Sotheby, another left defenseman. Holy shit. Okay. I mean, there is a trio of lefty options here. Tommy Gallagher, unconfirmed abilities. Jose Salcedo's 3 years out. Radulov, not quite. Alfredson, not quite. Hernandez. Jace Luongo. Okay, so trading up is probably in our best interest. We could hedge our bets with those left defensemen. Yeah, there's nobody else with that crazy high grade. Yeah, that's just not going to happen this year. Rodrigo Skinner isn't too bad. He can't skate, but he's not a bad late pick. Hey, there is one, actually. OFD Marcus Ackerland. A steal at pick 36 as a lefty. Okay. Now, he is only a medium 4, though. Bear Thorburn was medium elite. Ackerland is an interesting one, though. Doesn't quite have the potential we'd want, but that starting overall is going to be really good. Hear me out, get both. Well, I don't think that's... Well, to get... There is a goalie. It's not the most reliable information. 1 year out, Liam Lindholm. That is a must. That is a must right there. Only been able to see this on YouTube. Phoenix, you're very far behind, obviously. Thank you for the 14 months on the primer. Just your spoiler warning here. Thank you very much for the resub, though. I appreciate it. So here's the thing, right? We have Thorburn. He is the Werenski replacement. We do not need to trade up for Fashode, Rutu, or Sotheby because we can rely on a very similar player in Ackerland in the second round. And then we also need to land Lindholm, who looks like the next great Swedish goaltender. Nobody else is going to hit the overall limit that we're looking for here. Okay, so we do have a game plan. So Ackerland's projected around pick 36. As nice as it would be to get one of these guys, just from a value perspective, we're where we need to be. Let's call a timeout. This honestly might mean that Zach Werenski gets traded. Yeah, because see, none of these picks we'd be able to pick up for cheap enough, but second round we'll be able to do damage. So we are going to trade down with St. Louis just to get a couple of assets back. If they're willing to do this. I don't even think they might not even make it worth our while, to be honest. But can we get some late picks? Yes, we can. Okay, now we just need a team to not totally screw us over. They take Moore. Goran. Perfect. Perfect. So that is what St. Louis got out of the Gavin McKenna trade right there. Is it worth it? Time will tell. But this way, we get the Zach Werenski replacement, hopefully Bear Thorburn from the Owen Sound Attack. Welcome in, Bear. 80 overall, medium elite, no abilities, but he's ready to go. There is a chance we could play him in the CHL for 1 year, and then Werenski's deal is up, and then Thorburn takes over. Right? That is a possibility. In the second round, we need to trade up. We need to trade up. So again, we're not going to worry about trading up for Fashode, Rutu, or Sotheby anymore. We had Ackerland at 36. Actually, that other guy, that low elite. That is true. Yeah, we did send St. Louis's pick, or Vancouver's pick as well to St. Louis. We could look for Skinner as well at 35. We could. Thoughts on Swayman's extension? Very happy. Very, very happy. How could I not be? So Lindholm at 50. Go to offer trade. Joining franchise mode while everyone else is crying, playing hot. Look, for people that do play hut, they have reasons to be concerned. It's a drastic change in terms of rewards and how they're being handed out. I think long term it might not be the worst thing in the world because it stops them from having to rely on 99 overall cards from fucking January onward. But at the moment, does it suck? Yeah. But I don't know. I'm intrigued to see if EA holds their ground or makes that change. All right, so we have pick 46. We got 2 other second round picks that we can use to trade up early on. So the Islanders at 6 end up taking Vinehand. That's an amazing fucking pick for the Islanders, but just as good as the guy that went first overall. So the 33rd overall pick from St. Louis will give you pick 62 and what else? Lindstrom, did he go to high franchise? Yes, he did. He and Waugh are both high franchise. And there's a chance that Jorgensen or Schoenmakers might be out. Lees is okay. Villeneuve. DeMaio's not going to make it. I can throw him in this deal to get it to go through, then we're fine. Still not enough. We do have that medium elite goalie as well that I can move for one of these seconds, which we will. Benin's also terrible. There we go. Okay, that's one. That's one. And then Anaheim's pick at the start of the second round. That's where we'll give up that other goalie who isn't going to make it, that being Cirelli. Will that go through straight up? Yes, it will. Perfect. Perfect. So I do want to know how good those guys were that we didn't have to trade up for anymore. 77 medium 4, 78 medium 4, 75 medium 4. So that is who we are comparing to Åkerlund. We did well. 77 medium 4. Within reverse. Out of the gates for Marcus Åkerlund. As an OFD as well. He's promising too. He's got good skating. Decent shot out of the gates. That might work out for us. And then this. Did you win the cup? No. And then this is a pick. This is a pick for Peter. That's for me. That's for Peter. Rodrigo Skinner. 2 years out of the low elite. The last time we took a player similar to that was Harvey, who's turned into a beast. Let's go for Rodrigo Skinner. 66 low elite at power forward. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. We can train him up to be anything. Let's go get our goalie. Let's go get our goalie. Is he the next great one out of Sweden? Liam Lindholm, who played in Finland for Jyppi Vaskala. Is he the good goaltender that we've been waiting for? That is so immensely disappointing. 72 overall out of the gates, but he's a high fringe. Oh, man. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Damn it. Okay, is there anything left in this draft for us to target? We'll start off with goalies for that reason. These guys are probably going to be lower overall. Dmitry Zhikov is 20. There are some goalies to take a swing at, but yeah, they're all just going to be draft for trade value. Yeah. Damn it. I mean, this guy is listed as a gem. I just don't know if I'd trust that. 4 years out at 19. There are just a bunch of goalies we could go for. Defensively. To Pierre Bissonnette. No guarantees on defense from here. 3 years out, though, for Preston Summers. 5 years out at 18. 3 years out for Bordelot. Potentially 4 years out for Scatchard, but he's already 20. 5 years out at 18. 5 years out at 18. 5 years out at 17. 3 years at 18. I mean, there's definitely some defensemen that we could go best guess for. Right wing side looks to be about the same. 4 years out, 4 years out. Left wing side, 5. 3 years out for Suhonen, but he's already 20. And then Rogalski, 5 years out. 3 years out at 17 for Don McElhaney. He's projected to be drafted very soon. And then there's Grachev, 5 years out. Okay, so the center, Don McElhaney from Kingston. We'd have to trade with Montreal. Do we have the ability to do so? I mean, otherwise, we'll just sit here and pick off goaltenders. Dallas's pick. 63rd. What else can we give up here? I mean, we do have Hadobin. Leclerc is terrible. If we can give him up, now's the time to do so. A bit off in value. Jesus, he's not even worth a damn thing. Oh, Lindholm. I'm going to try to develop Lindholm into something, but man, it's not promising. We can give up Grachev, too. There we go. Those two guys are terrible. So, let's see. We will go for Don McElhaney. 65 low elite. That's not too bad, Don. 17 years old as well. That's not too bad. So literally the only miss of the draft right now has been Lindholm, and he's not even necessarily bad. It's just that potential is a little bit disappointing. But I think we can just sim to our next pick. See what else we can get. Let's see. 3 years out for Bates, but a confirmed low 4. Yeah, I think at this point we just look. We don't have to take these goalies this early on, which is nice. Zeekhoff is 5 years out, but he might at least be an elite. When's our next pick after this? 77. Okay. Well, we could go for Pierre Bissonnette. Ahmad Percy. Let's double check Bissonnette really quickly. 18 years old, unconfirmed, 4 years out. Percy, 18 years old, confirmed, 4 years out. Lazarev, 18 years old, 3 years out. Take Stanislav Lazarev or Lazarev. He is a low 4. Fuck. Bissonnette was a medium 6. Scatchard would have been a good pick. Percy was a low 4. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get much in the way of steals here, but we'll keep trying. Could take Zeekhoff here. Might as well. Dimitri, are you going to be worth anything trade value-wise? High elites. Problem is, he is a 56 overall at 20 years old. Literally only good for the trade value. Also, in round number 3, treat him like Jericho in AEW. There you go. Let's see, who else do we want to go for here? Berglund, 5 years out. We pinned Bordelot unconfirmed, 3 years out at 18. Summers. Grachev was a confirmed medium 6, but he's going to go way later. Suhanen's 3. Oh, man, that's not great. Bordelot. Let's go for Alexander Bordelot. Big miss. Fucking Swiss miss. We're off to the 5th round. We have 2 goalies, Latipov and Ottoson. We'll take Ottoson just to hope he's a medium elite for trade value, and he is. He won't develop, but that's good trade value. 6th round. What else do we have? We'll go for Hanu Narena. Another medium elite goalie who's just never going to develop, but it's good for trade value. Do what we got to do. And then we got quite a few players in the mix here. We do still have the confirmed medium 6, a near medium 4th, and Kirk Kong. Any of you guys, 5 years, 5 years, 3 years for Summers. Summers at 3 years, Motzko at 4, Owens is 20. 5 years, 4 years for Tangradi at 19. Oxbow as a goaltender. Rogalski. Take another goalie, Lincoln Boxboo. Medium starter. All right. Again, none of those goaltenders are going to turn into a starter. But that is a hell of a lot of trade value for us to screw around with. We'll take Howard Tangradi, I guess, or we'll go for Preston Summers. Why not? That's why. 3 years out at a 62 overall, huh? High goalie should get a year to develop. His overall's too low, man, at his age. Let's take Howard Tangradi. Medium 7th. Yeah. A lot of these late steals not living up to my hopes. Garachev is still there. At least he's a guarantee with that potential. We'll take him next. And that is that. So, all in all, still a really good draft for us in terms of shoring up the left-hand side and getting trade value. But the goalie we were really hoping for didn't quite work out. I'm not saying I'm immediately going to trade the high elite guys. It depends on the circumstances. It's trade potential, not trade certainty.